Guys, what's up? We're back. Gonna look at the monthly close of all of crypto, Bitcoin, Chainlink, Ethereum, Cardano, whatever you guys want. Welcome in. Everybody hear me okay? Everything looks good? Looks like we're good. All right, well, we got 5 minutes till our monthly close. Happy Sunday, guys. Just got back from a 3-day trip with for my daughter's birthday, so got home about 20 minutes ago. Running a little late, but we are here. Happy Sunday, guys. So we're looking good. Bitcoin, I was old. Let's see where we're at. That's Bitcoin on the daily. We're going to see where this closes, but we have a daily close, a weekly close, and a monthly close. All in 4 minutes now. So this will be interesting. A lot of people thought we were going to print this, gravestone doji. This is really far from a gravestone doji. We're not even close. It'd have to print about right there, right under 30K to have a gravestone doji. So unless it's going to drop about $3,000 in the next 3 minutes, I think we're good. The daily, obviously, it'd be nice to close above this 21-day. Could be some good signs. Get a little bit shorter time frames as we keep going. Looking good. No cause for concern on Bitcoin so far. Ethereum, still not doing a whole lot. Uni has been going a little crazy. Coming back down a little bit. DXY, you can see we've been falling. That's good. That's all a good sign. But our big concern is Bitcoin because it's the market mover. So we want to see where that closes at. Monthly close is about 3 minutes away. Link. Nice bottoms here. It's kind of forming some nice. It was only on 30 minutes. Go back up. Still good. Still until we start breaking candles below this and closing, we're still good. So there's still nice patterns. Weekly. I've been saying for a few weeks now, or for at least a week, that Ethereum's taken 2 weeks after it crossed its all-time high to start making its next move. So this is basically our first week of down. We could have another week. But I do think we're going to continue back up. Ethereum on the 5 minute, or excuse me, Chainlink. Go back to Bitcoin here. See Bitcoin short term. This was getting a little scary. I'm sure people thought we were going down. Welcome in. We got a whopping 7 people. We're doing great, guys. Got 1 minute. 1 minute. Daily, weekly, monthly close. Try to do these at least on the monthly closes. Live streams once a month. Sunday nights. The other live streams I'll try to do maybe like a Wednesday and a Monday, Wednesday. I don't know. We'll see. Whatever the people want. looking like it's kind of just stalling to see what everything's gonna do for the month. We got about a minute left. Oh, actually, 10 seconds. Countdown's right in front of my face. What do you guys think? Think we're in for a bigger move up or a bigger move down first? It's kind of split now. Well, let's see where it closed. Closed at 33.1. That's good. We didn't print the gravestone doji like everyone thought we were going to. That is not a bearish candle. So far so good. Bitcoin monthly closes still a green candle. Highest close ever. We're still looking good. If you're just joining, Bitcoin closed the monthly 33. You see right up here, the close under the C, 33,137. That's fine. Bad news would have been closing right at 30K or just a little bit less, because that would have printed us a gravestone doji candle, which 9 times out of 10 signals a top for the current move, and you're going to go down the other way. But this printed much higher and validates any kind of bearish. It's not even a bearish candle at all. I mean, you have a little bit of a wick down, but who cares? Even if we get some sideways action or a little bit of down, even if we test the lowest I feel like that we're going in Bitcoin over the next even few months is going to be to the 21-week line, which is every day, every week, it's going higher and higher. So if we can keep holding off and go sideways, altcoins will move. And if we can hold off as this keeps coming up, I mean, the 21-week average could be, look, I mean, 27. By this time next, in March, we could be close to 30,000 if we go sideways or a little bit up. So I'm bullish until it's bearish. I don't see any all the fusses about. Everyone thinks we're going down, which most cases the majority of the people are usually wrong. Welcome in, Simon. We're up to 10 people now. Looking at the Bitcoin monthly close, everything monthly close. Let's see where we all closed. Chainlink closed the highest monthly candle of all time. I don't know how you could be bearish on that. So we're looking for this. I mean, even if we print another monthly candle, and we're at $20 in a month. I mean, I don't think that's even going to happen. But and that monthly chart looks about as bullish as you can get. On the weekly for Chainlink, we still closed at 2260. Which, I mean, if you had said back in December we're going to close January at 2260, everyone would have been ecstatic. And just because we visited 25 for a brief moment, almost 26, and closed at 22, everyone's thinking bearish. So just keep that in mind. Look what it's done. We have 4 weeks of move up. We got to have at least some kind of cool off. I fully expect a continuation of Link and all altcoins in the next few weeks at the most. Especially since Bitcoin has printed just a regular candle, not a bearish candle at all. And certainly not a gravestone doji like a lot of people expected. Dot. You can go look at Dot. I think the DXY has been closed. What the hell is that? Anybody got a 10-4 on what the hell just happened to the DXY? Did it just like spike up there? That's weird. I'll have to keep an eye on that. Let's go look at Dot. Uni. I'm assuming Dot's probably looking just like this. That's from Friday video. Dot on the daily. Still not bearish. I mean, look at that. If we run into this just like this last time, look at that. If it does one of these moves again, until you start closing candles under there, I'm still bullish on this. That's looking nice. Shorter term, still not bad. That's a heck of a move there. Let's see what that was. 160% in a week for DOT. There's DOT on the weekly. DOT's still so young. As I said in my video on Friday, it's hard to see any kind of patterns happening yet, but looking good so far. Ethereum, see where that closed at? Ethereum, highest monthly close candle of all time for Ethereum. Yeah, I don't think I'd bet against that. $576, $78% up in the month of January. Pretty rock star. Still looking good. Hopefully we bounce into this line and get another move back up higher. Frank says down first. Maybe. The only thing certain about crypto is that it's uncertain, right? Link. Yeah, we're going seem to be moving down in the short term here. Bitcoin on the weekly. This will be ideal for altcoins if Bitcoin can just go like this for a little bit. Even a slowdown is fine. Altcoins can still start booming again. We just don't want to see this week or this next few weeks do like, you know, big drops like this. Especially if Bitcoin loses these levels here. If we start closing, if we have a candle go under here, you know, 28,000, and like this week, if we start getting down to this level and close, then you could probably start convincing me that we're going down to test this 21 week. But it's still, until we close under 29, closer to 28, I think we're still good. I know we're still good. We can have wicks down here. This is fine. But we'll keep an eye on this week and see what happens. We'll make videos every day. So, what else we got? See where this goes. We want Link to obviously hold this 21 level. If you look over on the left there, the 2107, it'll be just under 21 by the time it gets down to it. These lines change as the price changes. But if we can come down here and bounce again, start moving back up, that would be very bullish. What's up, everybody? Everything looking good on the stream? No lagging or audio sounds okay? Ethereum, yeah, we're all looking good across the board. I know we're going down a little bit, but don't let that panic you. Nothing looks bad. And Bitcoin just closed its monthly candle. Still green. Not even close to Gravestone. Gravestone would have had to have been under 30K, so we are good. Until we start closing Bitcoin candles under 30K and even down under this level, we're still good. Welcome in, guys. If you guys got any requests or want me to look at anything, I can do that. We'll probably do our next live stream Tuesday or Wednesday-ish. I'll let you guys know on Twitter and Telegram. I think my link to my Twitter and Telegram should be in the description below. If you guys aren't on there yet. So let's go into short term. We close our month right up in here, and then super drops. I don't know why you'd freak out though, but that Bitcoin monthly close looked pretty positive to me. Yeah, I know dip has been going. Let me go look at dip. Yeah, there's no, I mean, I can't even tell. This isn't even it, is it? Already got a symbol for me here. Was that it? You guys know? I mean, that's, I definitely can't analyze that. Yeah, me too. It's got some weird thing, but if anybody knows, DXY, I don't know what the hell just happened up here. Like, we closed down here. Like, we closed here and immediately started up here. I don't know what just happened with the DXY. Maybe some news just came out I don't know about. If you're just joining us, we want Chainlink to hold around this area. We don't want to start closing below this. But like we can pull one of these numbers. But we don't want to close and then have another close below it. You don't want to have two candles close below your trend line. Bitcoin's still looking fine. Even on the 5-minute. So you start making lower lows. Not really cause for concern. That's on the 5-minute, but yeah, DXY, I don't know what just happened. It I swear it closed really low and then look at that. But I've never seen that before. I've seen gaps, but nothing like that, and especially not for like a major currency. We want that to break those key levels. We want that to keep going down, and we can keep going up. If we keep printing up, we would look for a rejection at the 21-week here. See what our monthly candle printed there. So we still printed below the 16-year moving average. So that sounds good to keep moving lower to me. We want our next candle to confirm back below this as well. So February candle, if that closes below that red line, I think the dollar's done for a little bit. It was on the monthly. Yeah, a gap for the DXY. It's nuts. I've never seen anything like that. Dip ETH. Okay, got it. I don't know why it didn't pop up though. Not working. I don't know why that. I mean, I have all the. I don't know why that wouldn't work. Anybody's got any ideas on that? I've never seen something not come up. I have all the exchanges. Unless it's written differently. Is it ETH dip? Nope. I got nothing. How'd Cardano do? Monthly close on Cardano. It's still like it closed at 1070, 1073. Still the highest it's closed in since 2018. So altcoins are far from being out as far as what the charts say. Well, Chainlink has put in the lowest low in a few days here. If we continue to drop, I'd want to hold these lows. You can see what we're doing now, but this is short term. So, I mean, even on that chart, it looks pretty bullish to me. You can still draw a line there. It's about as low as you could, as loosely as you could draw it. But trend lines don't mean a whole lot in the lower time frames. We're only on the 1 hour, so don't worry too much. Monthly closes for all the coins don't look too bad. On what time frame? He says his link is breaking down below his Pitchfork channel. Don't tell me like the 1 hour or the 4 hour, nothing. Alliance weekly closing down for a little bit. I mean, geez, that's what's that run? Since December, it's gone up 100 and only 1,500% since December. So I think you guys are do a little bit of a pullback, don't you? Still looking good. This is almost every altcoin chart. It's above its 21-day moving average. Until you get coins closing below their 21-day moving averages, you're going to be okay. When things are really bullish, 21 moving averages, coins will stay away from that. If you start closing down below it, this doesn't mean like everything's over like it would the 21 week, but coins that are this young, you can't even, there's no moving averages yet, so you got to come down even. This is basically access the 21 week moving average. So until this closes under 65 cents, you're good there. You zoom in shorter time frames, it's still good. Look at that. Power moves, still good. Yeah, I don't really look at anything under like the daily time frame. I'm more of a long-term investor. I make maybe 6 trades a year or so. So I don't really, on those live streams, I know it's more interesting to look at the 5-minute charts or whatever, but I don't really do much with the 1 hour charts or 4 hour charts outside of live streams. I'm more for macro trend and try to ride these big waves rather than try to navigate through the chop, so to speak. So I like big moves. That's about it. Yeah, let's look at that. I've seen that getting blown up on Twitter. So far, so bullish. This is way above here, so this is still really bullish. But still no moving average on the weekly, so it's hard to tell. Come down a little bit. Still looking good. You can see this nice structure right here with the flat bottoms. You don't want to start breaking down here again. But we're still way above this. Had a nice run here in the past week, haven't you? Still up 90% past week or two. I have a feeling that, I don't often follow, Hype Boy, but I think, that we're going to see headlines like this for the next year. There's going to always be something that's, I'm so bullish on Link long term, it's nuts. And I think we're so very early on Link. It's hard to make any price predictions, but if you follow me at all, you'd know I think it's one cycle behind Ethereum. And we know what Ethereum did last cycle, so. Yeah, fundamental, Simon says, I assume you're talking about Aave, yeah. Yeah, Aave could do, there's so many coins that could be like the diamond in the rough, right? And that's what everyone tries to do. They try to find the one that's going to be the next, Ethereum breakout or whatever. But, yeah, it's just a risk you take. If you're going to get in some of those, I'm not going to give you financial advice, but I would say not use much of your, your main portfolio. Just use a little bit and try to get something on the side. Generally speaking, the more professional you are, the less coins you have. It's better to be an expert in a few things and a few coins rather than I know a little bit about 50 coins, So I concentrate basically the top 10, top 20 coins on CoinMarketCap. And that's how I've built my whole life around. Yeah, Chainlink's starting to get decoupled more and more as we go. Hopefully Chainlink will just become its own person in this market cycle. So in bull markets, in bull markets I take profits usually going from coin to coin. So like with Link, I'll usually sell on a cycle. I'll go from Link to Bitcoin or Link to Ethereum. When we start moving towards the end of this cycle, which I still think we have well over a year, maybe 2 years or more before this final blow off top to our next bear market, once we start getting towards that, or if we get really overextended, like if we have a daily or weekly candle, it just does like 100 or 200%, then maybe I'll take some, just like a 5 or 10% off the top, just to USD, just to secure, because likelihood the market will have a short-term correction. But for the most part, in a bull market, I personally just switch between coins. Because if it goes down, it's just going to go down temporarily. In bull markets, you generally don't have a whole lot to worry about. You might get a 30-40% drop in a week or two, if we have a catastrophic drop, but that's it. In a bear market, if you're switching from bull to bear and a blow off top, you could have 30% drop, 10% up, 30% drop, 10% up, 30% drop. You could just be getting hammered. So that's kind of why I've started my channel now, trying to help you guys try to get enough following for, when that next blow off top is, to try to, hopefully I have enough people I can help to warn that this is the top. So that's why I've started. Everything I do is free. So I'm just trying to help you guys. We got to try to spread the word. If you don't know, if you're new, I do this full time. I've basically retired in my 30s, working on nothing but crypto. This is what I do. All my days are filled with this, so just trying to help somebody avoid all the mistakes that I made over the past 4 or 5 years being in crypto, and that's all it takes. In this market cycle, if you learn enough, you invest enough in your brain and your mind, and You learn your technicals rather than just throwing money at coins hoping to hit the lottery, because that's all that is. If you learn how to trade and what to look for, you can also retire in the next few years. Let me read some of the read some of the chat here. I'm in the United States. I got a question where I live. Dominance. I usually have that up. Let's go back and look at that. You see my old chart. Bitcoin dominance. The weekly. Still looking okay. We don't want to see this spike up, but this candle looks pretty good. It's almost like one of these guys here. Look at this. That's like a baby twin right there. So hopefully this continues to drop or even go sideways. That's fine. We don't want to have a spike up because then that's going to strangle out the rest of the market. But if you saw, I think yesterday or Saturday, I put on Twitter the dominance of Bitcoin. That it looks like, I don't know what chart I have. You can go back and look at that, but I think it might be on this one. It looks like it's coming back down to right in this area. You can see we had many touch points on this over the past few years, and it's like right there around 62 level. So if we can break that with the dominance, you can see how many touch points. You can go back and look at my Twitter. I have a line drawn right here. I can try to draw it again. Or something like right in here, I was noticing. Like we've played at this level for years. So that will be a key. We would not want to get a bounce, but it's, you can see right here, we played with it. Over here was a big level. Here was resistance. Even over here back in 2017. So if we can break that, altcoins will definitely have room to rally. Definitely if we can do something like this, that would be nice. So we'll watch for this in the coming weeks. As far as Bitcoin dominance. Trick asks, when would be a good time to add the link? Well, only you can answer that truthfully, but in my opinion, once we break out of these 20 levels, I don't think we're going to see 20 levels till the next bear market. If you go back and look at some of my previous videos, if you're new, my Chainlink comparisons to Ethereum show that after Ethereum did this very similar move, Ethereum took about 2 weeks or so of just consolidating 20% up, 20% down volatility before it broke out and did a 200% pump after this. So that would take Chainlink, way up. It's about $60 or so. So, so I can't answer when is a good time to buy. I mean, the good time to buy was back in here or back in here, obviously. But, if Bitcoin tanks in the immediate term, then we're probably going down to these levels again. If it doesn't, and you bet wrong and you're trying to wait for this, you might be waiting for years for it to come down here. If Bitcoin doesn't correct to the 21 week immediately in the next few weeks or so, you could be waiting years to buy Link below $20 again. Yeah, so the So the thing about that is, so I believe that Link is, one market cycle behind Ethereum, but the thing is, Ethereum made that huge 2017 pump at the end of, kind of like the blow off top, or rather. So I do think Link will do that, but I don't think that that's coming next, so to speak. So I don't think Link is going to necessarily pump, hundreds of percent. It's not going to go to 100 at the next pump. I don't believe that, but I do think I do easily see Link at double these prices by the end of the year. That's like kind of like minimum for me. I think it could be 100 if everything goes perfect. I think at least 40. So I mean, if you want to buy and hold, that's what I always do in bull markets. Try to get in, these levels when we're close to the 21 week. If Bitcoin does correct and go back to the 21 week, in my opinion, not financial advice, but I think that'll be the last time that will be anywhere close to these prices for any kind of altcoin or especially Bitcoin. I think once Bitcoin tests this again, whenever that is, if it's in February, March, April, whenever we test that 21 week again for Bitcoin, I think it's good night. You're not going to be able to buy anywhere close to this level for a few years. Same with altcoins. That's all we're waiting on, really. Bitcoin to test those levels again. Golf? You can teach me how to play golf? I will play you in golf. I don't think you'd want to bet me a few Link on golf. I think I might take your whole stack. I played golf in college for a little bit, so. I love golf. Golf, cars, crypto, those are my kind of my key points there. Yeah, this is gonna be a fun run, guys. We're just getting started. We're kind of all still waiting for Bitcoin to hit that 21 week, but I mean, look at what Bitcoin has done since March. I mean, that's a. If you just sit back and think about it for a second, almost 1,000% since March, guys, from bottom to top. So who cares if it goes down here for a little bit? It's not that far. 25, 26 grand. So that's like, in my opinion, this is the potential drop for the potential few years upside. I mean, looking back who cares if you bought here and it does this? Who would care? Who would care where you bought, if you bought there or 3 grand lower? That does not look that insane, right? I think you gotta sometimes just get a perspective on what happens if you don't buy and you're waiting for the drop, and then you're waiting for the drop, and you're waiting for the drop, and you're waiting for the drop, and you're waiting for the drop. So from my perspective, I'm always a long-term investor. I don't care about the short term. I try to buy at the best times when it's around the 21 week on altcoins or beforehand. And if you're just joining us, someone asked earlier if I trade to USD or to stable coins or to other coins. My answer to that was, in a bull market, I trade between coins. Like I go from Link to Ethereum, or Link to Bitcoin, or Ethereum to Bitcoin. And the reason for that is your drops are only temporary. So I switch between coins, and then at the top or in bull or bear markets, I'll switch. Every trade will be out of into USD or USDC. The only reason you'd really want to go to USD versus USDC versus USD is you can get interest on USDC if you guys didn't know, and then also it's part of the it's decentralized versus not. Getting hot in here. what price levels did I first buy Link? So I first bought a little Link when it was about $3. Now that wasn't much. My DCA is dollar cost average. If you don't know, my dollar cost average is probably about $6 last time I looked. So if we go over to Link, so I didn't get in. I bought a bunch in these areas, and then I bought some more here. Very little was back in this area. So my average is right around these levels. About 8, 6, right in this. I bought a majority right here and then on this dip too. Now I hold quite a bit. XLM, we can go look at XLM. The DXY is tripping me out earlier. If you just joined us, like the DXY pulled some crazy like gap on, I've never seen it before. It closed here and immediately went up there. So we gotta look for that in the coming days. I'll update that usually every day. What are we looking at? XLM. XLM on the 30-minute, we gotta go higher than that. So still like most, you want to hold this in bull markets, at least the 21-day for temporary. But you can see it's not a huge deal. Your weekly is going to be key. In any bull market, you want to hold the 21-week, and you see it did that perfectly right there. Look at that, amazing. If it's above the 21-week, any coin, you're still golden. And it's done since March. What's this done? It's done pretty well. 1,500% from bottom to top. Currently still up over 1,000% since March. Jeez, look at that. 0.2 of a penny to now 30 cents. That's a heck of a move. That's awesome. You got Link at $2. That's good. Yeah, the March dump was a fire sale. Now I did buy Ethereum much lower than most people, so that's what I was in before Chainlink. Now, majority of my holdings now are in Chainlink, but I did have mostly Ethereum. But if you looked at Ethereum versus Link on the charts, which I can show you, it was opportune time in December to switch majority. Yeah, look at that. And if you also remember my past few videos, or one of my videos last week, I said this was like the perfect market cycle. You know, the smart money comes in here, you got the media phase, sell off, your blow off top, and then, you know, you can go back and watch that video. I did a whole video on it, but I think we're getting ready to start over a new cycle here with Link versus Ethereum. So at this bottom is where I converted most of my Ethereum to Link. But my DCA, my dollar cost average on Ethereum is $125. So I'm doing pretty well on that. So then when Link gets back up and does one of these, now I sold most of my Link at this point, and I transferred all my Link to Ethereum here because it's blowing off here. And then when you do that, you're like doubling and tripling the size of your stack. That's if you guys have never done that, you're gonna be blown away at how fast you can double up your coins. Yeah, we gotta pass 50 first, but then 100. I think we can do well. I think both of those are on the cards for this year. $50, $100. I think for Link to get to 100 this year, we're going to have blue skies. We can't be messing around with Bitcoin fumbling around and thinking about visiting the 20 week. We have to like do it and bounce. So that's Link versus Ethereum on the weekly, daily. You see, we're at like lowest of the low back in this area. And anytime you're at like all-time lows for coins that are in the top 10, top 20 on CoinMarketCap, it's like your buy signal. Like everyone's screaming it's going lower right here. That's when you can make the money. You make money in a bull market, you make a fortune in a bear market. If that makes sense to anybody. Back under 22 for Link for the short term. But if you look back at Ethereum's first move like this, it was playing up 20% one week, down 20% the next week, up 20% the next week, down 20%. So this is nothing abnormal. Hey, we got 26 people in here now, so thank you all. If you guys remember to press the like button, I would appreciate it. I have nothing to sell you guys, so all this is free. Just trying to help as many people as possible. Link has, Agent Punk said he's one of my first subscribers, so thanks, Agent Punk. But he says Link's going to destroy Ethereum. I think Link has a lot of potential in this market cycle over the next year, 2 years, whatever it has to do. Below off top for Bitcoin prediction, I'm gonna go, if you're gonna nail me to a number right now in the next 5 seconds, I'd say 125 to 150, and I would peg that at maybe 18 months from now, just off the top of my head, from everything if I had to guess. I'd say the below off top is not going to be coming for at least another year, which is good if you think about it. Everyone wants the blow off top to come sooner. The sooner we go up, the less higher we can go. The longer it takes to get there, the higher the prices can go, in my opinion. Yeah, Link has got Link. Like, once people start waking up to what Link can do, people don't even know what Link does. I also post out on Twitter. If you guys don't know about all of what Link can do, just look through some of my stuff. It gets crazy. It'll be eye-opening. And also, you can keep an eye on, as silly as it is, Google Trends. If you Google Trends, you can go to Google, then type in Google Trends. Then type in Bitcoin, then type in Ethereum, and you can compare things side by side. Then type in Chainlink, and you'll see like the peaks of people searching for those, or match the peaks exactly from the price tops. It's crazy. And Link has never gotten off like 2 or 3, I think. Maybe when it got to $20, Link got to like 3 on Google Trends. So when that ever breaks that, we're gonna get started. Hey, if you only had to pick 2 coins and you're picking Link and ETH, I think you're on the right track. 30-minute candle on Link. Let's go do it. Oh, we're on it. Yeah. I love these little hook candles. Like all this, they got you on the hook. These are usually the times to buy when it's like falling quick. My last buy of Link, I picked a big stack up at 1740, which, I mean, look at this. When you have these capitulation candles and they fall hard and fast, you know the end is coming soon, especially when you're in a bull market and especially when you've been in this move. These are the times to buy, when everyone's screaming they're going to buy it 10 again or 5 again or whatever it is. You have to do the opposite of the herd or you will get destroyed. new cipher. Let's look at CoinMarketCap first. So market cap's at 100 million. So nothing wrong with that. Everyone's got to start somewhere. But when you're ranked 245, it's easier to move $100 million than it is $100 billion, right? So obviously you want to start somewhere, but usually I focus in coins that have been around for a few years or in the top 20. It's good to have a couple of these coins going into new bull markets, especially coins I've never seen bull markets before, especially like Polkadot. It's made such a good move. And Chainlink has never seen a bull market. Chainlink pulled a 10x last year in a bear market, technically. Link has never been in a bull market, so that's a scary thought if you're a short holder for Link. Who knows what it can do? Polkadot as well. So we can go look at Decipher now. I get off track sometimes. So it's hard to tell anything under a year. I can't give you like a certain, you know, it's too hard to do TA on any coin that's under a year old. Certainly hard to do risk analysis or what it can do in the meantime, but I mean, so far it looks good. You just want to get these lines. Look at that. It was looking good. 30-minute. That's a heck of a move. It all happened the past 2 days. So in the past 2 days, it's pulled, 30. Even now, it's still up 20% in 2 days. It's still outpacing most of the market. Simon, I assume you're talking about Link on December 23rd. Yep. I actually bought some Ethereum around that area too. So usually December's a really good time to start buying Ethereum, and it proved again. The past 6 years, December has been like the end of December for Ethereum has been the time to buy 6 years in a row. So just keep that in mind when December rolls around this year. And also, if you didn't know, generally the first quarter has been a good time to sell some Ethereum for the past 6 years. We can go back and look at that. So if you bought in December, look at what it did. I mean, that's this year, but you can go back and look at any year. Buy in December, end of December, look what it does. February. Now, who knows what this would have done without coronavirus or the rest of crypto. We might be much higher by now, but it is what it is. So you never know what that's going to do for future trends. But look, end of December for Ethereum, huge pump. What was it? $100? I bought a ton of Ethereum in December of 19. This is what led to my retirement. December. Look at this. December of 2017. I mean, at the end of December for the past 6 years, it's been an excellent time to buy. And the beginning of, end of the second quarter. Second quarter is a good time to get out. So just keep that in mind. Make videos 5 days a week if you're new. Be glad to have you join us. Please like and subscribe. I have nothing to sell you. I'm just trying to help everybody. I do this full time. If you have any questions, happy to take them. Let's look at Nexo. So Nexo's moving up there. 450 million market cap. It's okay. Still younger coin though. But I mean, you can see it's never been bearish, looks like. So that's, I mean, that's positive news. It's almost never been below its 21-day moving average, just slightly. So just keep that in mind. If it does that again, might be another nice buying opportunity. There's on the weekly. I mean, that looks nutty. %600. Looking good there. But short term, that's why I like a year. You can't gauge much off of anything inside of a year. The longer the coin has been out, the more predictable you can get. More predictions, I guess. Let's check in on Bitcoin. What we're doing. 30-minute. Still looking good. Still holding good, decent floor here. If you zoom out, you want to try to look for like little floors that we could catch here. Anytime it's had more interactions, the better. So we would look to, on the daily, we'd look to hold this green line as support, which is currently just above 30K. Now we can get some wicks, but until we start closing under here and making lower lows on the daily, we're still good. Crypto is the future. I agree. Yeah, so who said Chris, yeah, support just broke. Yeah, so for the short term, yeah, it did, but long term, I mean, it's tough to be bearish on Link. As long as Bitcoin holds these bullish levels, I have 0.0 concern for short-term altcoin price action. Bitcoin just closed a nice monthly candle right here. This is not bearish in any shape, way, or form. You might say we've gone down a little bit. This is just people selling off, taking profit that bought in back here. They don't want to be stupid. Think how much money these people that bought all of this, even if you bought at the peak of last cycle, you doubled your money up here. It's hard not to take some profits. This is all just smart money selling a little bit, secured profits. Nothing concerning with that chart. Ethereum, we want to see Ethereum hold this 1250 level. We can get a wick down. You can see we've even closed under this, which is fine. This is still in the daily. Weekly, we're still well above. 21 week for Ethereum is just over 800. Until we start closing candles, multiple candles. You can see we close under it a little bit, but next candle we close back above it. So until we have 2 consecutive candles close under support lines, you're still good. That's with any coin. So like Chris said, we lost the important level. So, you know, even though it's a shorter time frame, I agree it's kind of like a decent level, right? So you draw where you're at now on that level, and if you have a bunch of touch points interacting with it, you can see we kind of held support there, held support there, minor support here, resistance, resistance. So yeah, that's kind of a decent level, but you want to get 2 candles closing below it. Now, and this one closes in 5 minutes. So to get early warning signs, you can wait for your second candle to close. If this closes back up here, then no harm, no foul. If we start closing another candle below it, and then keep closing and dropping, our next line of support is going to be down here. If we close under this, then yeah, I could start getting a little bit of an alarm, but I don't see that happening. I don't see us closing under $20 without Bitcoin just absolutely tanking. So watch for that. We got 4 minutes. We'll see where this closes. This is Link and Ethereum. So look for this to continue back. I think we're starting this. We're over in this area somewhere. We have all this left to go. The full cycle completes here at despair. This is the last form of a full market cycle is despair, and then the return to normal. So we need to we're not even at normal yet. To normal, we got to get back above here. But if you look at Link and Bitcoin, it's even better. Go to Binance. So look at this level. See, look at this. I don't know when I drew this. I probably showed this in one of my videos, but all-time high, resistance, resistance, resistance. It flips it, breaks through it, holds it as support, then back down through it. Look at how many times that interacts with it over the span of a few years. Lots of times. And on a big time frame as like the daily, we're on a daily. So you know anytime we're coming down to that, that's probably going to be your bottom. These are great times to buy. This is when I switched the majority of my Ethereum and Bitcoin over into Chainlink. And when it goes back up to this, all my signals, I'll flip it back. That's all you got to do. Bull markets, you can double, triple, quadruple your size of each coin that you have. So my 2 favorite coins are Chainlink and Ethereum. So luckily there's a pair for those. So I just flip back and forth, and you can double and grow huge stacks like that. You don't always have to sell from whatever your favorite coin is into USD, or you can go to other coins. They have similar plays. There's always something on sale, even if it's not against USD. Look at that. I mean, that is like perfect. This is like mind-blowing market structure here. The more you know. What was that? Rainbow Road or something? That show from the 90s? Most of you guys are probably not even that old, but I'm 37, I'll be 38. 2 weeks. That's what I do full time. If you're new, most of you guys think I'm hitting you over the head with the dead horse here. Let's go back and look. Keep an eye. Man, I'm getting really hot. I'm going to have to freaking wind this down. I'm like on fire. Actually, I have a wireless thermostat. I can turn it down from my phone. Just a minute. Doesn't help I'm in a freaking flannel shirt. I know I look young. I've always looked young. When I was 20, I looked 15. When I was 30, I looked 18. Yeah, I have a 9-year-old and a 6-year-old, so Okay, there we go. All right, got the air turned down. Thanks for liking, guys. Thanks for watching. Appreciate you. If you guys don't know, my name is Chase. If you're new, I do videos 5 days a week. I ask nothing from you ever. Just like and subscribe. I appreciate it. We're trying to spread the word, help as many people as possible. You guys got any questions about anything else or want to talk about anything else? I love cars. I love golf. I love crypto, obviously. I do car of the day every day in my normal videos, as most of my viewers know. Shanika, hey, what's up? She was one of my first subscribers. Her and Asian Punk, I think, were my first two, I believe. My first video on YouTube was terrible. I was trying to play like background music. You guys gotta go watch it. It's really bad. That was only like 40 days ago. So by the way, we only have like 35 videos out at the most. Yeah. Oh, thanks, Shanika. My daughter had an awesome birthday. She's really happy. Someone ever called me Chase Pink? Yeah, I get that every 30 seconds in school. 59 Vet. Yeah, I actually have a 57 Corvette around here. I did on our video not too long ago. Do you have a real 59 Vet? Because I have the model. I have like model cars all around my desk too. If you guys don't know. I mean, look here. I think I've got like 8 around on my desk, side to side, and then another 200 around the house. My wife's awesome, lets me do all that. Yeah, I have like a couple hundred model cars, all like 1/18 scale. Most of them are. I've been collecting since I was a little kid, like 10 years old. Been buying them every now and then. Thanks guys. I appreciate you thinking I'm nice. This is how I am in real life. I don't like change. This isn't like an on-screen character. Like, I'm always like pretty silly and laid back in real life even. Nothing's like really that serious. Oh, I also do, the reason why all that is I do a lot of space stuff. I do astrophotography too. I have a big telescope, and so I spend a lot of time looking at stars and notice that we're really not as big as we think we are. Yeah, Simon, I like JDM cars. I'll throw one of those in tomorrow. I got some JDM model cars that are pretty sweet. Yeah, I've got a Supra, I've got Skylines, I've got NSX, pretty cool stuff. Star Wars, yeah. I just got a lightsaber, yeah, like one of their like legacy ones. I'm gonna see if I can find a picture and hold it up for you guys. Star Wars is sweet. I'm not like super into it, but like enough that I've seen all the movies and stuff. Like, look at our son. We got one at Disney last time we were there. I don't know if y'all can see. It's like the legit one, the metal one. The Chase Crew, yeah, we should come up with something like that. Just add it to the link, Ben Solo, yep. More. That's what we should. We need to make a meme of Ben Solo doing the more thing, but like him looking at Link. It's Link stack. More. It's kind of funny. Link Bitcoin. This is, we're just mark my words. This is the start of the new cycle. We're going. I don't know where we are in this, but Link versus Bitcoin. Link is going to pull one of these. Once Link is up here again, we're in, I think, maybe hundreds of dollars right here. Once this plays out over the next, which I think it'll be a while, right? We're going to have a lot of action like this, back up and through here. But then this will be just a bump in the road. So if we pull another one of these and end up in here, 2022, which is I think it'll be somewhere around in this area for the next blow off. And then I think that move that we just looked at, so like this move will seem like this move in the grand scheme of things. So we lost like 4 viewers when we got on our tangent for Star Wars and cards, so I guess people don't like all that. Whatever. It's all free. I'm not asking for your money. I'll give you your money back. Link price next cycle, like after the next bear market, like in 5 years from now or whatever. Well, like I said, Link. I think Link is a cycle behind Ethereum, so I could see Link pulling, a few $1,000s over the next 10 years, I guess. Put this back on auto. That's crazy. So we're still hanging out at 22, so we're still okay. So until we start making some higher highs, I mean, Link's, it's hard to like calculate where Link's gonna go. I mean, because if you even get to $100, it's looking pretty flat over here, but between now and 22, I mean, doesn't look, where was my damn brush? So if we make like a short-term move up and then, Bitcoin tests, maybe come back down, then it's keep going up, and then there's 100 in the next 13, 14 months. That doesn't look that crazy, right? Then even if we get like, pullbacks every now and then, next blow off top, we could easily be in a couple hundred dollars. Doesn't look that bad. This bull run, this bull run, I think in the next 2, 3, if the bull run lasts, if the blow off top isn't until like 2022, like I think 2023, I think we could be over $100 pretty easily if everything goes absolutely perfect, in a couple hundred maybe. How long until Link's $1 million? Well, who knows if that'll ever happen, but I mean, who knows what crypto is going to be like in 20, 30 years, right? We don't know. I mean, it could be like the commonplace. It could be like, what did you do before internet kind of thing, That would be ideal, right? That's kind of what we're all kind of hoping for, is crypto to replace the dollar to that magnitude. Like nobody, like our grandkids or great grandkids don't even know what it's like not to have cryptocurrency. They'll laugh at us forever using paper money or banks. Well, we've been on for 75 minutes. Unless anyone's got anything else, I'll be making a video tomorrow morning. Who knows what will be on, because we've covered damn near everything today. So if you're new, please like and subscribe. I will make a new video every day, 5 days a week. We're going to try to start doing at least one live stream, maybe two a week. Since we did one tonight, maybe only one this week. You know, we're only getting 20 people on average per live stream, so it's not a huge benefit. Doesn't seem like a lot of people are getting benefit out of that. So my videos seem to be getting a little bit more views every one I upload for the most part. So I guess we'll end it there. And look, all my videos come out between 11 and 12 in the morning, 11 a.m. to noon on Eastern time. So look for that. If you guys got any questions, you can always leave me a comment below any video or whatever. Or I think my email's on my description on the about or whatever on my channel. So send me an email, whatever. Appreciate all you guys. We're gonna try to spread the word, and hopefully I can alert everybody as much as possible on any big moves on when I think the next top is, whenever it happens. So. All right, guys, I appreciate it. Have a good night. I'll see you tomorrow. See you this week. May the force be with you. I love it. Maybe I'll whip out my lightsaber tomorrow on the channel, in my video. We'll see. Thanks, guys. Appreciate y'all. Thanks for being fun, keeping it fun and lively in the chat, not being all serious. Peace out, guys. See you this week.